she never worked a job, but she's living the life of her dream, because that day she told me that she often saw herself dressed in monochromatic outfits. Hola, welcome back. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. Here, we discuss, we study, and we add knowledge so that we may know more and be more. We will continue our discussion about the practices that can help you get closer to your dreams and aspirations when you don't know what to do about what you want. And today we'll talk about the empowering practice of clarity, being clear about what you want in life. That singular practice eliminates confusion. The opposite of clarity is ambiguity. So once you're clear about what you want, you are able to create a path for yourself, especially in this world that is governed by relativity. What is important to one person may not be another person's cup of tea, and vice versa. So it's our responsibility to choose, determine, and go for what we want. To be really clear, irrespective of the suggestions all around us, the noise, and all the information coming at us, we weed out all of that and choose our own path. That is the strength of clarity. When you choose exactly how you want to play in this game of life. Once you choose how you want to play in this game of life, you get clear about how you want to roll, how you want to show up, the things that matter to you. It may not be another person's cup of tea, but you are sure, you are clear that this is a path you want to toe, and this is how you want to go about it. It is so empowering to have that concreteness about what you want for your life. One morning, a friend of mine and I were having a discussion about some of our aspirations and all of those things. And she said her goal, well, she didn't call it a goal, but she said what she wants is to be happy. And as much as that sounds noble, and indeed everyone should aspire to be happy, it was just too vague, too open-ended. What is happiness? The question is, what does happiness mean to you as an individual? So what she should have been saying is what happiness would represent to her. For me, happiness can be one thing. For you, happiness can be something else. For the next person, happiness will be an entirely different thing altogether. Could it be $1 million to do with as you wish? Could it be having to spend the rest of your life with your one true love after all? Could it be to get out of a situation that has turned you into a shadow of yourself? Could it be to finally be able to acquire the probably education that you've been seeking? Could it be to finally be able to show up strong for yourself and probably the people you love? Happiness can mean different things to different people. So clarity is the ability to define what a particular thing represents to you. In this case, we're using happiness as a case study. What does it represent to you? If you say, I want to be happy, it's just too open-ended and too vague. Happiness can mean anything. So what is it to you? On the contrary, a friend of mine, when we were in uni, said one day, I was actually congratulating her on her graduation. She graduated a year or so before me. And she just said it with such finality that she would never work a job. And I'm thinking, really? Who says that? And believe me, I didn't know how to be of any blue blood. I didn't know how to have any inheritance. I didn't know how to have, anything that would give her the audacity to say that she would never work a job. But she meant it. And years down the line, she never worked a job. But she's living the life of her dream, because that day she told me that she often saw herself dressed in monochromatic outfits, just living a really chilled life and not hustling and bustling. And even though we lost touch, sometime years later, I saw that she was actually living a chilled life, like she said, doing what she was passionate about and not as a job. Here's what I'm trying to say in essence. You need to be crystal clear about what you want. If you're in a position where you're thinking, I don't even know what I want, talk less of being clear about how I want it to be. Look at your values, your beliefs, your standards. What is the thing that you know that doing this thing will give you some form of fulfillment or the other? You may not be sure of how to pursue it, but first define that thing. Define that thing that would cause you to feel fulfilled, that will cause you to walk in the direction of, let me say, your dreams, and then get clear about it. You know the thing about being clear, it eliminates every form of gray. Not being clear is similar to having gray areas. And in this journey of life, gray areas don't really cut it. Having gray areas means that your focus will be clouded. You'll be neither here nor there. And you know what the Bible says about a double-minded man? It says he's unstable in all his ways. And that instability will jeopardize your strive towards whatever it is you might be looking to achieve. So, first things first, sit down and ask yourself some serious questions. What do I really want? Irrespective of circumstances and situations, what is it I really want? If you're able to answer that question, the next thing would be, how do I go about it? The how may not have come to you at the time you're saying what it is, but the fact that you have said what it is a first step towards achieving or actualizing that thing that you want. I'd like you to take some time to just think about how you want your life to be. Don't consider the things that are happening in your life right now when you're thinking about it. Yes, those things are real. They are your current reality. However, get out of that state, of this current state, and just imagine what you would really like in life and decide whether you want to go after that life. And if you do, get clear about it. Be clear that this is the life I want. It may not seem like something that is possible right now, but this is what I really want. That is the first step. And then take it from there. The ways to get there will begin to show up, begin to appear, because you have decided clearly how you want your life to be. I hope this lesson is useful to you one way or the other. I did this, and that's why I'm able to share with you. And believe me, everything else after I got clear about what I wanted in life is, as they say, history. I just saw things playing out one after the other. All the hows began to show up. I started seeing the ways to do the things I wanted to do. I started to see all the ways to get to the place I chose for my life. That was the clarity that brought about everything else. Share with me, what do you want your life to be? Well, maybe not what you want your life to be, but share with me some areas in your life you have to get clear about. Could it be about your occupation? Could it be about your relationships, your finances? What do you want in those areas? Get clear about them, and the rest, as they say, will be history. If you found this video helpful in one way or the other, consider sharing it with somebody who would also find it helpful. And like the video, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for more empowering discussions like this, and return again, same time next time. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Adios for now.